Hey guys, this is Robert, Rat Nation. We're in Fairfield, Texas today. Man, we have had a great time. I want to show you an old truck. And I'm talking about really cool old truck. I want you to look at it. You guys want to see unusuals? I'm here to bring you something. '49 Dodge truck. Mostly original. I love it. Original truck, original owners. I'll talk to the owners for you. Introduce you to their family here in just a little bit. Bull wagon. Really cool, guys. I mean, y'all want to look at some cool stuff and always asking me. Here we go. Fresh out of the country, we're in Fairfield, Texas. This gentleman brought, his family has brought some pride to the show. You know, you don't want to step in the droppings, that's for sure. Love the original, love the truck. Great job on the truck. You really appreciate these people that bring these kind of stuff to town so that you can look at it and spread it around. All right, guys, I'm going to introduce you to the family and owners of this truck. Come on in, James. And James, what's your history on? Man, it's good to see you in town. Thank you for bringing your truck.
We're from Alvin, Texas, just south of Houston there, and it's my '49 Dodge. It's like a tribute truck to my grandfather. He had a country store, and he had a beer drinking buffalo, which attracted lots of people from all around. And he liked to collect unique stuff. He had a two-headed calf. He had a five-legged steer, and this is the store right here. And the buffalo was named Buster. He would drink Lone Star beer and long necks. And,
right.
And that was his thing. Everybody would come.
So this truck probably originated in Alvin.
Yeah, well, I got it in Pearland. It was in a barn, and it was just a cab and the frame. And so my dad helped me put the motor back together. We had to look for all the parts inside there, so I came back with a truckload of parts. And so I just put it back together. My dad got it running, and he really didn't do much to it.
Right.
So, and then I just kind of painted it, made it look old. And of course, I like antiques, so I'm always looking for antiques to put in my truck.
Tell me about the Alvin, Texas, the country store in Alvin, Texas.
It was on Highway 35 in Alvin. And like I said, he had it's just old little junk store that he had.
Home of the beer drinking buffalo.
Up to the 50s, 60s, and up to the 70s. Right. He passed away. Right. And so it's just a little tribute. And so
let's move back to the back, and you can talk a little bit about what's happening back here. What gave you the inspiration to put the Branham Bull in the back? Well, is the same thing as the...
I wanted a buffalo, but I was just looking on the internet, and I found this Branham Bull. Mm-hmm. And so he was in pretty bad shape. He was missing an ear, didn't have no horns, and he was painted like a Holstein, black and white. So my dad went and picked him up for me, and so I painted him up and fixed his ear up and stuff.
Sure looks real, don't it?
Yeah. And just so happened, my boss was driving to his other ranch up there, and he found this trailer in the weeds. So I went up there and I got the trailer out of the weeds and fixed it up a little bit, and he fit in there perfect. So I had to find a trailer for him.
Well, the trailer is so original.
Yeah, I think it's in the 40s or 50s.
It sure looks like it, and you know that's.
It has these, those like the early Ford wheels on
Yes, so, it does, and it looks so original. Talk to us a little bit about some of the stuff you have back here.
I like just collecting. I'll go to antique stores. That's what me and my wife like to do. So I'll find stuff that I like to put in there. My dad, I didn't even think about it. He put a couple stuff back here, and I was like, well, that's a good idea. So I'm gonna keep adding to it. So I'll take stuff out and put other stuff in there, and just stuff I find I like. So I got a bunch more stuff to put in there, but I just kind of swap it out. And I like, farm stuff, and because that's probably what my grandfather's truck would be, a bunch of stuff in the back.
And this is a family thing going on. You got your dad, right? Your dad
my dad, Joe.
And your mom, and
that's my stepmom, Kathy.
Yeah, and we're in Fairfield, Texas, and you guys are originally, I think your dad's family, and y'all are originally from Alvin.
Yes, sir.
Come to move a little further north.
He lives in Centerville now.
Yeah.
So he said it was a pretty nice show here, and it turned out to be pretty nice. So.
It is, and good weather, that's one thing, and we don't always see that, and it's usually hot. So, man, it's a good show. I really appreciate this, and this is called a segment called Stories Behind the Rods.
Right.
And what we do is we come out to look at your vehicles, and you give an explanation, and then give us some history, and you got a lot of history here, that's for sure. Dad, you brought something to the show too, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
What'd you bring?
The car you're leaning on.
I was going to say if it's okay if I put my arm on.
That's fine. That's fine.
And your wife brought a car also.
She has a Camaro over there.
Yes. Too. Well, I appreciate you guys bringing. I know your son is he definitely got an unusual vehicle. Yep. And what makes this so good is a family thing going on, and y'all are together, and that's really cool. When we get out and talk to people need to know that you don't have to buy a $20, $30, $40, $50,000 car to come out to something like this and have some fun.
We got about less than $1,000 tied up in here.
And that's what makes it fun, because people think when they come to a car show, you have to have something that's over the top, and it's about the social and time to get out and family, right, Mom? You probably enjoy that.
Well, he's always had the need for speed,
right?
So we've always been around cars, and we worked for a car dealership for 35 and 40 years.
Exactly.
And we actually started out in the tractor club,
right?
Showing tractors.
Well, listen, I appreciate you guys coming. James, I appreciate you doing and your work in this truck. It's a great showpiece. It's original, and that's what we like to see in these shows, that will give people that's never seen this a chance to come out. All right, guys, this is Rat Nation. This is James. I appreciate you guys looking at it. James, get on the Rat and look at it, and let's talk to people about it. All right, guys, thank y'all for coming. Rat Nation, take care.